My next guest tonight is the host of The Big Idea with Donny Deutsch on CNBC and chairman of the advertising agency Deutsch Incorporated. Please welcome Donny Deutsch. Yes, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, sir.
So much to ask you about. First of all, you hear advertising is such a big part of our lives. Mm-hmm. This is what you do. This is what you think about. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. People pay, what does it cost, 30 seconds of a Super Bowl?
$2.7 million.
Okay.
30 seconds.
All right, for 30 seconds. And is it worth it? That's one of the questions I've had, and a lot of people watching. You see all these ads, people paying so much money. Does it change the nature of your business?
There's no one answer to it. I think it's an event. It's America's town hall. We all get together. We celebrate. I don't think you can ever draw a straight line and say, okay, Coke spent $2.7 million. That's going to translate to $5 million. It's a part of an overall thing.
Right. Now, sometimes someone will go in a lot of trouble to make an ad that's funny. Mm-hmm. And people will chuckle at the ad, but your contention is that, okay, the ad might be funny, but it's not always a good ad for the product.
Interesting enough, historically, Alka-Seltzer, one of the best, historic ads, plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, spicy meatball.
Yeah.
Failed because people don't take their health seriously. I don't want to laugh when it comes to my upset stomach.
Right.
So we want to laugh with beer, we don't want to laugh with health stuff.
Well, one of the things, there was an ad that a lot of people sort of thought was amusing, which was the Planters peanut ad that ran in the Super Bowl. I think we have a still from it. The woman with the big eyebrow, and everyone's attracted to her. All the guys are falling over for her, and then it turns out at the end of the ad, you wonder why, and she rubs Planters peanuts on her body. You think that's not maybe a great ad?
I'm left with that visual. I don't want to eat those peanuts. Call me crazy. Right. That woman rubbing peanuts under her underarms. I'm sorry, I'm not eating peanuts. Call me crazy.
I went out and bought 10 cases immediately afterwards. But that's my problem. On your show, The Big Idea, you encourage people to bring on products that they've had some success with. Mm-hmm. And sometimes these are products that a lot of us here tonight or anyone watching might look at it and say, well, that's not going to go anywhere. Mm-hmm. And then shockingly, people make a fortune off of it.
Right.
And you've brought one or two examples.
Yeah, on the show, we go obviously from the Bill Gateses and Martha Stewarts, all billionaires going for the American dream, on down to these little people. Now, I don't mean little people, little products. I'm going to show you something right here, and you can demo it if you want. This is a product. It's called Billy Bob Teeth. Okay?
Billy Bob teeth.
Billy Bob teeth. These are all funny false teeth. I think that's called the pimp teeth.
The pimp teeth. Okay.
Here we go. Another teeth. Put that in your mouth. Okay.
All right.
We ready? Mm-hmm. $40 million. Somebody is making funny teeth in this country and has sold $40 million. We call that segment, Is This a Great Country or What?
It really means that somebody
has sold.
Because I look at this and I think like, it's okay, but how could you like 40 million?
40. A lot of funny people want to go, hey, look at my teeth. There you go.
These are mine. These are the ones that work for me.
$40 million bucks.
Hi there, Mr. Deutsch. How are you? Well, I would think, okay, you're gonna do okay with these, maybe.
Right.
But that kind of money, I guess it's such a big country. If you can, and there's some niche out there.
There is something. We had a woman on the show who sold videos teaching how to people to walk in place. Okay, hundreds of millions of dollars. I kid you not. I don't make this stuff up.
Videos teaching people how to
walk in place at home and exercise. Hundreds of millions of dollars. You can't make this.
What's your favorite sort of most outlandish thing that you've heard recently?
Well, I'll get to that in a second. I also brought one other thing for you: pocket shots, right here.
What's this?
It's just little pocket shots.
Well, this makes sense to me. This is.
But the most outrageous...
Is this the idea is that it doesn't, if you want to go to a football game or something, you don't want them to take away your
I'm not endorsing the product, but that's it.
No. You're not. I'm endorsing it.
but the one...
This should be in the NBC Universal Rave Kit, is what this should be in. I'm going to put this... You replace this. This goes right in there. Now I've got an emergency kit. Yeah, all right.
But the one that killed me out of all, we had this little lady, so we have an audience sometimes, we ask them, and she picks up this product and she says, I have a product, little Hispanic lady, she goes, called inflatable condoms.
Inflatable condoms?
Well, that's what I said, inflatable condoms. Well, what's it for? And she says, I don't know if I could say it, little penis, narrow penis? And I looked at her, I said, what do you mean, how does... I didn't hit a nerve or anything, did I? And I looked at her and she... Good night, everybody.
Good night. It was a terrific segment.
And I said,
you didn't hit a nerve. I was just like, how could that be? Thin, small penis.
And I
Anyway, so how does it work?
Well, I didn't understand. I told you you're going to have a hard problem identifying the target market. I think you're not going to be able to.
Yeah, because there's a problem because you have to have people saying like, yeah,
here you go.
right here, over here. So, that's not going to happen.
So we see it all. I don't think that one's going to make it, but it is fun because people come on, they talk about their American dream, and everybody has an idea.
You wrote a book a few years ago called Often Wrong, Never in Doubt. And in it, your statement, and this is something that rang a bell with me, you think it's very important for, if people want to be successful in any endeavor in business, to be able to admit that they're wrong.
Every uber successful person I've talked to, every billionaire, they'll talk about their failures. That's where you learn from.
Right.
I mean, that's it. Your best bits have probably come out of something that you did that completely missed. But then you learn and you do something else, and that's in business. And you have to be able to say, you know what, I screwed up. That's it. You're not going to win all the time, and if you're afraid of failure, you're never going to make it. So you got to grasp failure.
For me personally, I've always found that the truest sign of intelligence is when I'm talking to somebody, and I ask them a question, and they say, I don't know.
Yeah.
When someone says, I don't know, and that's one of the things we tell a lot of the young people that work here at the show, and we tell it to the pages, we tell it to the interns that work here. I'll say, like, I've been in this business, I've been doing comedy for 20 years. I still come in every day. I don't know what's going to work. You got to just try it. But I think there are a lot of people who feel they need to project, I know everything.
The best of the best don't. Because
Right.
they're comfortable enough in their own skin, and they're secure enough, and nobody knows everything. If we did, just what every show would rate the same way, every product would sell the same way, we know who the president is, it doesn't work. So obviously people don't have all the answers, and you got to say, what the hell, I don't know sometimes.
I just don't know. All right, well, all good stuff. The Big Idea with Donny Deutsch airs weeknights at 10 on CNBC. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
really good. Donny Deutsch, the Dillinger Escape Plan. Coming up, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around. All right, everybody. Fine show tonight. Fine show coming up tomorrow night. Victoria's Secret supermodel Isabelle Goulart is going to be here. She was here before. Twice, I know. Third time's a charm. Meant nothing. Author of Apocalypse 2012, Lawrence Joseph, is going to be here, and musical guest Nada Surf. So watch that show. I promise I will if you will. We can watch it together. Take a break. When we come back, the Dillinger Escape Plan. We'll see you in a second. All right, everybody, we're back. So good, my babies. My next guests are here with a song from their latest album, Ironworks. Please welcome the Dillinger Escape Plan. Yeah! Nicely done, my friend. Good job. The Dillinger Escape Plan. Everybody, take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around. Everybody, that is our show. I do want to thank all our guests. Our thanks to the great Throdini for being here. That was exciting. Yes, and scary. Our thanks to Donny Deutsch for stopping by and setting us straight on a few things. Our thanks to the Dillinger Escape Plan for being here, shaking it up a little bit. My thanks to Dr. Tanya Benenson for discovering my my life-ending heart ailment. Much to all of your amusement. Enjoy that, and of course, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7, sitting for last call. Bye.